Hey YouTube, Sean, Less Lethal for Dummies. Today I'm going to be shooting my newest machine pistol creation with its nifty self-purging on-off. Gotcha, clickbait. More on this setup in an upcoming video, but actually what I will be doing today is I'm testing a budget bumper that was sent to me by a viewer, and I thought it was a really clever idea, so I thought I'd give it a shot. And also I'm testing the effects of a lighter bolt spring. So this marker on this bottle with this barrel, shooting 9.9 Canada riot balls, was shooting a very consistent 354, 356, 358 respectively. So what I wanted to do is see if playing with the spring rate could have any effect on velocity of the M17. Kind of done some of this with my FSC, and not so much velocity with the FSC. It had more to do with conservation of CO2, or efficient use of CO2 in, obviously we're using it at a limited capacity, so trying to maximize your shots on CO2 is definitely something you want to look for. But on the M17 is not something I particularly experimented with. My spring related stuff was more along the lines of ridding ourselves of the pesky auto fire, which we've all come to the conclusion now there is some part in length that plays to mitigate the auto fire. But the other thing I want to test today, and shout out to Blue Creech for just putting it bluntly, cut the damn nylon. So I did cut the nylon. So I have two separate pieces now. They are just hanging on each rod, 4 inches apart, and we'll see how it performs in this state. 9.9 gram. Air it up. Oh, gotta make sure my bleed valve is closed. Oh, I need safety glasses too. Let's see what this puppy does. $364. $358, and I got a ball come back. $362. $362. We'll do one more. $358. Tough to say for sure on that one. So this was, I just filled this tank up, and it was full in the last test as well, and it started off lower and kind of crept up to the 358, and in this case we started higher and went down to 358, but it did kind of bump back up to 362. But I think that demonstrates there isn't a whole lot to be gained. When it boils down to it, it's going to be about reliability more than anything else. I'd be more than willing to give up a little bit of power, obviously, to have a more reliable marker. And up until this point, since testing Mustafa's spring and in the spring combination that I was running with an FSC spring and a TIPX spring, and this current spring that I'm running, the auto fire has ceased to exist. And that is on my most problematic regulator. This particular one is drilled right through front to back. So if any of you guys out there, I know I've noticed of late some Facebook posts and stuff where people are drilling their regs, and I don't know if they're using upgraded springs, but something to keep in mind, you are gonna eventually run into auto fire. Those M17 springs, they weaken quite quickly, especially when you're pounding them with 1100 PSI. So I'll just shoot a few more rounds in the trap, and we'll see how this cut nylon does. I had one bounce back. Meh. That was 15 rounds and one bounce back. Seeing as how this is a very large bottle, I'm gonna load up another 15 more rounds. Something came to shoot back at me there. Oh no. That's part of my my C-clamp. And why did it come shooting back? Oh, I didn't realize I had them in there, guys. Oh no. Okay, well, that changes things a little, because it didn't actually wanted to test without any clamping device, because with the clamping devices in there, it allows less swing, because it's kind of holding this thing steady. Well, let's just finish them off. Is what it is. Oh, hey. That actually came back faster. I was doing so good too. I think cutting the nylon is better. But based on that rebound, the clamps were necessary. What happened there, I think, is that this actually kicked out like that, and that's what shut them all up. So I think keeping it in place is better. I'm gonna try something different here. I'm gonna clamp it on the back. So clamping on the back kind of pushes your nylon forward a little bit, so it's closer to the entrance. So it's a little more proud. It's almost flush with the edges of my barrel here. Nope. Wonder if I shorten it. I'm gonna shorten that again. Bear with me. Every time the nylon gets stuck like that, I get a rebound. So I'm just gonna shorten it up. All right, that's really ghetto rigged like that, but let's see how it does. Yep. catching it with my feet here, guys. And that's it. Well, trap is still a work in progress. Until next time. Oh, you know what? Just because.